going on, guys? Wolfie here. Welcome back to NXT, the go home show before we reach NXT Respect, which will be live on my YouTube channel this coming weekend. Keep your eyes locked on the channel for updates involving NXT Respect throughout the week. I will be keeping you guys posted. Some big matches taking place, y'all, at NXT Respect. We've got AJ Styles making it all the way to the final of the NXT Championship tournament. Who will he be facing? We'll find out tonight in tonight's main event, which is Shawn Michaels versus Triple H in the last NXT Championship semi-final. That's going to be a clash, man. That's going to be a real big clash. Triple H and Shawn Michaels have had their history, they've had their bitter rivalry, and they've had their friendship moments. You know, we've seen the roller coaster between them two, and tonight they're going to lay it all down in that ring again for the chance to go to NXT Respect to face AJ Styles. Who will become the first NXT champion in this universe mode? We'll find out live this weekend on pay-per-view. Also, we have got the last semi-final Universal Championship match tonight. We've got Tommy End taking on Curtis Axel. Tommy End making his debut not long ago, and Curtis Axel making his way through the ranks and making his way to the semi-final of this Universal Championship tournament, which no one probably expected, because Curtis Axel kind of been like a sideman. But in this universe mode, we're giving opportunities to almost about everyone. We're trying to dish out opportunities left, right, center. But before we continue on with this show, something we need to break down is that the Cruiserweight division is no more. This will be the last time you guys witness the Cruiserweights in action, besides this man here, Johnny Gargano, who has signed an extension contract with NXT. The rest will be on their way after this match, mainly just due to the fact that me and Kerosene are still thinking about doing 205 Live, which is the new Cruiserweight show on the WWE network. If you aren't, following WWE or whatever, you should be if you're watching this, But anyway, so we're thinking about doing that. Possibly just playing online against each other with some of the Cruiserweights and just basically having fun. That's pretty much what 205 Live could be if we're going to do it. But at the moment, we're kind of talking about other shows that we're kind of going to try and start doing, so that probably won't happen. So this will probably be the last time you see the Cruiserweight division. And oh my god, that Phoenix splash by your boy Richard Sobon. And Kendrick is so smart. His ring awareness is so clinical, it's ridiculous. He just knows how to maneuver around the ring, and he just knows how to just trick and play mind games with the opponents here. No one in the ring. Kendrick almost got a 3 count there. And look at this. This is exactly what I mean by ring awareness. Look at that. Moved out the way completely as Johnny Gargano was going after that drop kick to the back of Brian Kendrick, but he moved out the way. Johnny Gargano completely unaware at this point that Kendrick was going for a pin. Luckily, Sin Cara had the energy to kick out after a 2 count. All 4 men making it in the ring again. And Brian Kendrick here with that sort of neck breaker on to Sin Cara. That's oh my lord. Did you see his neck snip back? I saw that. And this is exactly what I mean. Brian Kendrick just being the ultimate opportunist there and just literally seeing the right time to strike on Gargano. All men laid down, and Kendrick gets the 3 count in what was a decent fatal 4-way match. And it's a shame that the Cruiserweight champion couldn't be, well, former Cruiserweight champion couldn't be with us, Rey Mysterio, but he has departed ways and gone back to Lucha Underground, so we won't be seeing him anymore. But yeah, with that being said, we're gonna stop this, and here's a few adverts for Smackdown. Yo guys, Smackdown Live is out tomorrow on Rainkerosene's channel. Be sure to go over to his channel, subscribe to it. Make sure you check out the Smackdown Live episode as well as this episode, just so you can keep track of what's going on in this co-op series. Hope you guys are enjoying the episode, and I hope you enjoy tomorrow's episode on Rainkerosene's channel. As I said, be sure to go over to this channel and subscribe. I'll leave a link in the description down below so you guys can easily get access to his channel and do all that good stuff. But yeah, enjoy the episode. Welcome back to NXT, and yeah, go and check out that peasanty show, Smackdown Live. Although we don't really want to be promoting their bitch ass up in this show, we have to, because it's the co-op universe mode, and we need to put some smidget of a hint of respect on the Smackdown Live, and kind of promote, because it is a co-op universe mode. But at the same time, Smackdown Live getting a bit too brave over the past couple of weeks. They need to kind of put them in their place a little bit. You know, we need to kind of show them what's what. And we are definitely the most dominant and superior brand in all of this co-op universe mode. So he needs to put some respect on NXT name real quick. And speaking of respect, a lot of respect has been gained for your boy Curtis Axel coming into this match against Tommy End. Not many people expected Curtis Axel to make it this far into the tournament, and he has done just that. Defying the odds and just becoming, you know, somewhat of an underdog, if you will. And he's definitely an underdog in this match, because you saw Tommy End's debut. It wasn't pretty. It wasn't pretty. It wasn't nice. It was hardcore, aggressive, and brutal, and that is what Tommy End is about. Tommy End has walked into NXT from the Performance Center and literally been on a complete rampage and will stop at nothing until, what I suspect, he has that Universal Championship around his waist. But he'll have to go through Curtis Axel in order to meet Samoa Joe, who made it into that slot at the final at NXT Respect last week on NXT. And now it's time for Tommy End or Curtis Axel to join him. Who's going to do it? We'll have to find out in a minute. Curtis Axel, Tommy End, Universal Championship semi-final, and it was a close match. I can't even hate on y'all. Like, it was such a close match, and Curtis Axel was really trying to give it his all, but towards the end of the match, Tommy End just completely went on his rampage. Again, haven't got moveset for Tommy End, but this will have to do, and that has put away a couple superstars in the past, my boys. And it could have been a situation where Curtis Axel probably didn't have anything left to give, and he wasn't able to kick out. And Tommy End has made it to NXT Respect, where he will be facing Samoa Joe for the NXT Universal Championship, which is vacated at the moment. And he's very happy. You can see there, that's what it means to him. And again with the freaking after-match attack. Tommy End cannot just end it on a good note. He has to add insult to injury, even knocking out the referee. What happened to the referee done? We need to get some emergency guys out here, because referee looked like he might have broken a couple ribs there. Curtis Axel, oh look, he getting out. Okay, the referee cool, but Curtis Axel is down, y'all. We still need some guys to come out and check on Curtis Axel. He is down. That could have potentially given him a concussion going into NXT Respect, but Tommy End is sizing up his opponent, smacking the chair on the ground, making sure the audience can hear the connection he is going to make with Curtis Axel's bones. Oh my god, to the ribs and the knee, back again onto the ribs. Oh my gosh, you saw him hold his ribs. Curtis Axel could be done, y'all. He could be, oh my gosh, a decapitating clothesline. Referee, we need to get some guys out here. Tommy End is no joke. Smackdown, you want to talk about beast? You want to talk about superior? You want to talk about someone who's going to be a star in the making? You're just looking at it right there in Tommy End. Y'all need to put some respect on some of my superstars, because we ain't playing games, y'all. We are not playing games. And speaking of playing games, these motherfuckers here play too many games, but we love them anyway. It's the freaking new day. Come on, my boys, let's see what you got today. Only Kofi Kingston in action, as they are looking to get one up over their number one contenders for their titles, which are the NWO. Kofi Kingston will be going one-on-one with Scott Hall in this match. And look at them, they're just jokes. They just don't take life seriously, and that's how you need to be sometimes in order to live life. That's why they give positivity in the air to the audience in attendance. Did that rhyme? I don't know. I'm trying to come up with bars. But these guys are not about jokes. These guys have been about their money since day one, and it's Scott Hall and Kevin Nash looking to capture their first ever NXT. Well, they ain't never ever gonna have the chance in real life to hold the NXT Championship, and it's no different in my universe mode. If they don't win this match, you never know when there'll be another title shot. So this for them is kind of the be all and end all match already, and we're only 4 weeks into our universe mode. That's crazy, y'all. So they kind of got a bit of they got something to fight for, because they could potentially be holding the NXT Championships for the very first time ever. So it's a big match, and the New Day have held the Tag Team Championships for quite a long while now, almost going to beat the Demolition's record. But we'll have to see, and that's why I kept the NXT champ. Well, that's why I moved the championships over onto my universe mode and kept them as the tag team champions, because I kind of wanted to see where it would go. And Kofi, Kingston, just literally going in right now, but then this massive backdrop from the top rope, putting both men in a bad position here. But Scott Hall found a way through all that positivity. He had his darkness and completely destroyed Kofi Kingston. And look at Kevin Nash's nose is death. Big E and Xavier Woods, no, is death. 2, 3, and could we be seeing this at NXT Respect? Could we be seeing that exact moment happen again, but this time for the NXT Tag Team Championships? But boys, this weekend, Scott Hall, Kevin Nash versus Big E and Kofi Kingston and Xavier Woods for the NXT Championship. I think it's most likely going to be Xavier Woods and Kofi Kingston, I think. But we'll have to see. You know how the New Day like to mix up and switch what you know, they like to match it up and whatnot. So we'll have to see who is going to go up against the NWO at NXT Respect. But speaking of respect, I keep saying that, but it's the truth. Chris Jericho and Kevin Owens are two of the most respected athletes in all of wrestling right now, and Chris Jericho has literally become the most watched superstar again in WWE history. It's amazing how he's managed to do it again. And obviously Kevin Owens saw the opportunity to partner with him after the offer was extended out to him by Chris Jericho not long ago, a few weeks back. And now Jerry KO are looking to make an impact around NXT. Maybe they'll go after the tag team championships. Maybe they'll go after the individual titles and become top of the brand. You know, Kevin Owens could hold the Universal Championship. Chris Jericho could hold the NXT Championship. But before that, they have got to go through Kane, who's been a thorn in their arse, and they've been a thorn in Kane's arse since week 2. And Kevin Owens completely blindsiding Kane during his entrance. All that red light, and Kane can't see what's going on. My boy with that mask as well, it's a bit hefty in the eyes a little bit, you know what I'm trying to say. And look at this, going for a belly to belly on the ramp there. Kane was, that would have probably ended Kevin Owens, but Kevin Owens managed to reverse it and continuing the domination on Kane. You ain't seen Kane being dominated so much in your entire life. This is what Kevin Owens and Chris Jericho are about, completely dominating and taking over. And what a better way to make a statement, to make an example out of the big red machine, Kane. Everyone knows Kane has been here, he's done it all. He's held the WWE Championship, he's held the World Heavyweight Championship, Martraka held the Tag Team Championship, Martraka held the Intercontinental Championship. This guy has done a lot. Ain't won the Royal Rumble, but we'll let that one slide. We'll let that one slide. Don't think you ever will win the Royal Rumble. Martraka like what? 69? I don't know. 69. But anyway, Kevin Owens and Kane eventually made it back into the ring, and what looked like it was the end of the match when Kevin Owens, you know what happens when he throws you against that rope, the pop power bomb, went for the pin. Referee counts 2, and Kane, with all his might and mercy, kicks out after 2, after the brutal attack. And Kevin Owens was looking to just go straight ham with that chair, came in and was about to knock just destroy Kane with that chair. And you know, Kevin Owens, we've seen Kevin Owens got no shape. Wait, what? God, Kane literally just went mental and took out the referee. Computer just completely took out the referee for no reason. No reason. So I don't know what's gonna happen, but I'm getting word from the back, you know, I'm getting word from the office that we will be having a tag team match. Kane and his partner of choosing will be facing Jerry KO at NXT Respect. So stay live and stay locked for that one. But it's your boy Triple H. It's main event time. Triple H versus Shawn Michaels. This guy's so sick. I can't with Triple H. I'm sorry. I should be biased. I should be backing people. But Triple H is, I don't know, something about him on this game for this year. I don't know. I just like this 2001 to whatever version of Triple H is. It's just clean. He's just clean. He's dominant. He's destructing. He's just doing what he needs to does to make it forward to NXT Respect, to to face AJ Styles. That could be a disgusting match, to be fair. I ain't gonna hate on that, to be fair. Triple H versus AJ Styles. Hey, headlines in every pay-per-view, you know what I'm trying to say? But also, Shawn Michaels versus AJ Styles could be a big headline as well. That is actually a dream match. That's a dream match for WWE right there. AJ Styles versus Shawn Michaels. Do you know the athleticism and the depth that these two would go to get a win over each other? It would be absolutely amazing. We could be seeing that this Sunday if Shawn Michaels can get past the game Triple H, who, as I said, has been quite dominant since making the debut on NXT. So it's going to be a tough match for Shawn Michaels. It's not going to be easy at all. But he looks composed, he looks confident, and he looks ready to go up against the game. He knows the game very well. Likewise with the game knows Shawn Michaels very well. So again, very, very competitive match here. A lot of history behind this match. It's just not one of your occasional championship semi-final matches. This is very, very historical, and it's gonna be a classic, man. Let's do this. Triple H, Shawn Michaels, the referee. I call for the bell. Let's do this. Triple H here with the Irish whip onto the outside, and the game gonna take this fight outside of the ring. Don't get count out, my boy, because I've seen a couple games with the don't be doing that, man. Don't be getting the count outs. Computer like to be getting counted out a lot. I don't know what's going on here. And that drop kick to the skull of Triple H could have given him a concussion there. You saw the boot of HBK completely connect with Triple H's skull there, and Triple H could be knocked out, you know. Triple H could just literally be concussed right there. That was brutal. And now Irish whip back into the ring. They're going to take this match back inside. Shawn Michaels looks to get the NXT Championship this Sunday if he can get past Triple H. Likewise with Triple H. Triple H looking to... Oh, that duck though. Shawn Michaels saw that from behind. What's going on? He got eyes behind him. Oh, the gut buster. Flipping hell. Triple H taking it old school there. I ain't seen that move for a while. And Triple H still in the match here. Chopped to the chest of Shawn Michaels. But later on in the match, Triple H lost the momentum. It went all to Shawn Michaels, and that elbow to the chest of Triple H, and you know what's coming next. He's winding up the arm, making sure the arm is all cool, because you know he could have popped the elbow or something in that. But it don't stop your boy from winding up the fans, tuning up the fans. Bang! Oh, that's a weak chip music to the skull. Is that it for Triple H? 1, 2. Triple H kicks out after 2. Shawn Michaels cannot believe it. Shawn Michaels is absolutely livid. What has he got to do to put away Triple H? Look at him, he's panicking, he's going for another pin. Triple H kicks out again. Shawn Michaels is completely baffled by what he has to do, and comes up with the idea of another sweet chin music. Goodness me, that is death. 2 sweet chin music, that is death. Complete death. And there is your final match at NXT Respect. AJ Styles versus Shawn Michaels. Great match between these two. Obviously it's just a highlight, so you guys didn't really see the full match, but it was a great match, and Shawn Michaels proving that he is once again better than Triple H and is more superior out of the two, and does go on to face AJ Styles. That's going to be a classic, man. That's going to be an absolute classic. And wait a minute, Triple H rolling out the ring, but Shawn Michaels following him. Shawn Michaels could have just taken the win. What's he doing? Shawn Michaels could have just taken the win. Wait, oh, rolling back in the ring here. Shawn Michaels, what are you doing, mate? What are you doing? Shawn Michaels, oh, punch in the back of Triple H. Shawn Michaels, this is another side to Shawn Michaels. We haven't seen this side before, and picks him up. Oh, trying to break the arm of Triple H, and then Triple H turns around, and a sweet chin music splits him open. Goodness me, guys, that is the end of this episode. I'll see you this weekend at NXT Respect. Stay locked. Peace.
This match has taken so much out of this guy. He's not going to give...